Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
So welcome to this second update on Charlie's progress. It was a week and a half since we've last had a look at Charlie, and just look at how big he's grown now. You can see that most of his feathers have started to sprout from his body. The feathers that start to grow first on Charlie are the feathers on his wings and his tail, and then followed by the feathers on his back. But as this is happening, Charlie's using an awful lot of energy to grow those feathers because his body is converting blood into the carotenoid substance which makes up the feather. And the way that it happens is really quite fascinating. I've made this just to demonstrate to you exactly how it happens. Charlie started his life off with his body being covered in quills. Now they were blue because they were full of blood. What starts to happen over time is that blood dries out and then the feather begins to sprout from the end of the quill. It actually gets converted into a carotenoid substance, which is the same substance our fingernails are made of. And as that happens, it looks a little bit like this. So day by day, Charlie's feather will start to sprout further and further and further out of the quill. And in about 4 weeks' time, the feather will be fully sprouted from the quill in Charlie's case. What then happens is amazing because all of the blood retracts back down the quill and into Charlie's body, leaving behind the tough feather that we all know. And it's at this point in Charlie's life that we will refer to him as being hard-penned. Pens being the quill that originally sprouted from Charlie's body, or the pen of the quill that runs down the centre line of the feather. When Charlie's hard-penned, that means that his feathers have stopped growing and he's ready to fly and ready to train. But Charlie's not just got to grow his feathers at this stage in his life, he also has to grow a skeleton. You see, Charlie at the moment has probably only grown about 2/3 of his skeletal structure. He still needs to grow that extra third to increase his body size. And by doing that, he's using an awful lot of calcium. So it's important that I feature calcium heavily in Charlie's diet to make sure he's getting all of the nutrition that he needs. So to that end, I've been feeding Charlie a nutritious mixture of squirrel, pigeon and pheasant, making sure that I feature the bones of the animal in his diet, although the bones are chopped up so fine they're almost like a powder. Now Charlie's on 2 feeds a day at the moment, featuring about 3 ounces to 3.5 ounces of food in each feed. And we only made this change the other day. Before that, he was on 3 feeds a day because he needed to get all of that sustenance to maintain this healthy growing body. Hey folks, it's an absolutely gorgeous day out here and I'm in the middle of a field with a high performance sports car. I'm only joking, it's my Peugeot, but we've been training one of our Falcons to chase after that car. And you might be wondering, well, why are we doing this? And if you want to find out the answer to that question, well, you need to subscribe to the channel, The Real Birdman, and also like it. So remember guys, like, share and subscribe, and we'll see who's going to win, the sports car or the Falcon. We'll see you later.
Brian, I'm going to be honest with you, that smells like pure gasoline.
60% of the time, it works. Every time.
That doesn't make sense.